far away you couldn't tell what it was, something you'd never even heard before. As you got closer, you realized it was the sound of people. Thousands and thousands of people gathered in a place that they hadn't been in a long time. It had been about 50 years since the exiles had been anywhere near the Temple Mount. Only the Temple Mount was different now. There was a pile of rubble that had been cleared, and they had just laid the foundation. They were the beginning of a remnant, 50 years into exile, the first group to be there. There was something very emotional about regathering. Some of the older people who were children when the exile happened could see the outline of the new building, that the new temple was going to be smaller than the old temple. They were weeping, not just because of the size of the temple, but they were weeping from emotion. And that was them. The other group of the mass of people celebrating that time of worship, they were shouting. They were shouting for joy. For them, it was years and years and years of waiting, finally returning to the place of worship and celebration. They were shouting as loud as they could next to the people that were not only weeping, but were wailing. It produced this noise that was unusual. As they prepared to offer their burnt sacrifice, they sang something that had been sung when the temple was first built 500 years earlier. He is good. His love endures forever. It was a repeat, the goodness of God, the permanent endurance of his love, except they changed it. They added 2 words. His love towards Israel endures forever. Why the change? Well, sometimes it's after we go through incredible heartache that we get it deep into our souls, in our cores, that God actually loves us, that he's not just love in general, but that he loves us. He is good, and his love endures forever. His love toward you and his love toward me. We have something to weep about. We have something to shout about.